Hello everyone, I'm Ella and I decided to record a video testimonial to speak about my work with Ahmed on body code and psyche, which I will speak about shortly. So I first came across Ahmed's work through Aisha's Instagram page, where she posted about a group healing event, and I love group healing events, and so I immediately signed up for that. But this was honestly one of the best, most healing transformational experiences I've ever done, and I'm so glad that I signed up for this one. I could sense the lightness and also peace within me and the positive energy after the session, but I could also sense that I was carrying a lot of heaviness around my heart. Now I later learned that this means that I'm carrying a lot of heart walls. And so after the healing session, I decided I wanted to do more. I knew that it was on me if I wanted to continue my healing journey and really reap the seeds of what I sowed, and plant healthier seeds in my healing journey. I needed to do more. And so I reached out to Ahmed to do body code sessions. During the first session, Ahmed will walk you through the process, what is a heart wall, kind of just to explain to you what it means and how does a person, essentially put up a heart wall, how to clear it. And so the first series of sessions focus on that, clearing my heart walls. And I could honestly say that after the first session, I began to notice a difference. And some were more subtle than others. Like I would say, I noticed my energy coming back. I'm more optimistic and energized and hopeful about life, less anxious and depressed. I'm able to take care of myself. I'm able to connect with my true self. But the most noticeable transformation, and I did not think this would happen, through my work with Body Code, it's my relationships were transforming because I began working on myself. I began healing and releasing all the heaviness, all the heart walls within me. And I thank you, Ahmad, for helping me do that. Even my family, my immediate relationships, the relationships that just know how to push your buttons, they notice that I'm calmer, I'm more grounded. I enjoy talking to them. I enjoy being with them. And they picked up on my energy. So the whole family relationship became much calmer, much more relaxed, and much more peaceful. So I wanted to continue more. I continued the rest of the body code sessions. Transformations continued. I'm a creative person, and I could sense that my creativity was coming back to me. I'm feeling less foggy. My sleep is better. So overall, I feel like I'm transforming, but coming back to my true me, my true self at the same time. So after that, during the body code sessions, the last thing that Ahmed does is clearing the inner child heart walls. And essentially, after you do all this clearing, what it does, it's as if you set the soil for planting kind of like manifestation seeds, which is done through doing psyche. And so after the body code session, we transition to doing psyche sessions, which are the most amazing technique that I've ever experienced or worked with, because, I've tried so many techniques in my healing journey, so many. I honestly I lost count of all of them. But this one is the most unique, most effective, most transformative, because you notice the results on the spot. Like I would start the session, having a rigid structure. Oh, I want to manifest this. My intention is to have this. While it's much more flowy, easygoing, it teaches you to trust your heart and your subconscious. And it's within a few minutes of entering the session, I'm more relaxed, I'm more energized. Even my skin would look differently because positive energy is flowing through me. I'm connected. I'm connected to the universal energy of manifestation, whatever you want to call it. But it is such a beautiful experience, and I highly recommend it to anyone to do psyche if you have things that you want to work on professionally, spiritually, whatever it is, you name it. So we're still doing psyche sessions. I can't, maybe I should post another video talking about my experience with that. But, I think I've done enough sessions to speak about the positive impact that it had or it has on my life. I feel like through my work with body code and also psyche, I thank you, Ahmed, for showing me that, the true tools of healing are truly within me. And before, I used to see healing as something that is overwhelming. I couldn't do it on my own, and I prayed for God to send someone to help me, to guide me on this healing journey. And I came across your work, and Aisha's work, at the perfect time. So I'm so glad that I did. I could sense the divine spark flowing through me, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your time and for your energy. Ahmed, you've been so generous, even with the questions that I had post sessions. You take the time to answer all my questions and offer support, not only during the session but after. I appreciate that so much. I have never felt this happy and more alive. And I highly recommend this to anyone. It is the best gift of self-love you can give to yourself. If you want to connect to yourself, if you want to connect with your true self, in order for it to shine and to bloom, connect to that treasure box within you that each of us has, I highly recommend you do work with Ahmed and Aisha, because honestly, I feel like the earth needs more people like you and the work that you do. So may God bless you and your family. Thank you, Ahmed, for all the work that you've been doing with me and will continue to be doing for the next while. I appreciate you so much. May God bless you and your family, and may God grant you all your heart desires.